that. It's an emotional time. Miles kept it together pretty well, but it is something you have to deal with. Get ready for the start of the game.
That was really powerful. Miles Plumlee was out there, and his two brothers came out. Having Marshall and Mason Plumlee come out there and share that moment. You know, it's a senior night. It's a combination of emotions. I think you're excited because you're celebrating your career, 4 years playing at Duke for Miles Plumlee. And I think it's also sad, too, because this is the last time that he's going to play on this home floor, the last time he's going to play in front of those fans, the last time he's going to play with his team coming out of that tunnel. But Miles Plumlee, this is something that he's going to remember for the rest of his life, and he's going to remember every bit of this night. He's going to respond well and have a great game tonight. He's been terrific throughout his career.
As long as they win. And if you lose, if you lose that game, that's a memory you don't want to have, because it was almost like when I had senior night at Notre Dame. I always wanted to schedule a win because I let my seniors talk after the game, and when my seniors would talk after the game, ooh, you don't want to talk after a loss. I'll tell you that right now.
That's why you didn't want to play us at the end of the season.
You got that right.
And the other thing, too, is that there's nothing better, I think, for rivals than to come in and try to spoil senior night. It's not that they don't respect the other side, but it's a fun thing. You tried to do it. You came in here on Duke's senior night in 92. My man dropped 35 on him,
but they lost.
Duke still won the game. But it was
What's interesting, looking at Plumlee brothers, they really have matured this year for this Duke team. And I think both of them. Now, they got in foul trouble when they won at Florida State. They can't do that tonight against Carolina. But what they can do is attack inside, because even though they lost at Temple, both Plumlee brothers combined for 33 points. And if they do that and get Carolina in foul trouble, that takes care of the boards, because you put those guys on the bench in foul trouble, now you dominate the game, get your running game going.
One more thing about Miles Plumlee. I came over, we were at North Carolina for game day, and Duke had an afternoon game against Georgetown. He came over and played Greg Monroe off his feet, scored, hit jump shots. I thought he would be a better offensive player over the course of his career. He could have a big impact tonight. Who do you think wins the game, Hubert?
I think North Carolina wins. I think they, from a defensive standpoint, will make Duke a two-point shooting team as opposed to a three-point shooting team. And I think on the offensive end, in that first matchup, they were dominant offensively, getting the ball down low on the post. I think Tyler Zeller, John Henson, also Harrison Barnes against smaller defenders have a big game in the paint offensively.
Well, you talk so much about Tyler Zeller. I guarantee you he didn't sleep, because he should have had his hand up on Rivers when he took that three, and he went 2 for 6 making those free throws. 2 for 6. If he made some more free throws, they'd won the game. Duke wins this tonight. They get it done. They're going to get that #1 seed in an NCAA bid.
I'll bet you Tyler Zeller hits Coach K Port like a man possessed. ACC title up for grabs. Here's Dan Schulman.